So far in this series, I've covered a few tips when buying a home, and if you haven't had a chance to view the videos, just go ahead and send me a message and I'll make sure to forward you off the links. Now, many people go about the home finding process backwards. They actually go through the entire process of searching, of finding, evaluating, and they even write an offer on their home without being financially prepared. And it usually costs them time, it costs them money, and lots of effort. Not only them, but everyone else involved in the process. Now, just completing a few things up front before you go searching will really set you up for success. What you need to do is follow these three simple things. First off, you need to go and find a lender. And don't just go down to your local bank where you'll likely be slowly tortured. I mean, your banker may be a good friend for your check-in saving or maybe an auto loan. But most bankers are not motivated to work hard to earn your business, although some are probably changing their ways. I mean, that's because one of the quotas bankers have to live by is how many bad loans did they originate. They don't get measured by their production, they don't get measured by their service, they only get measured by the mistakes that they avoid. So anyways, enough with the jokes, but in all reality, what you want to do is you need to go and talk to a mortgage broker. And not only one, talk to two or three. And the reason is because there's power in numbers, so use it to your advantage. Talk to a few of them, pick their brain, figure out what the best products are for you, and then make an informed decision from there. Now, the second thing you want to do is get pre-qualified, and better yet, if possible, get pre-approved. And you might, why should you do this? Well, because the first question any home seller will ask when an offer is presented to them, they will say, is your buyer approved for a mortgage? And rightfully so. I mean, they have every right to ask. The seller doesn't want the deal to fall through because you couldn't get financing. You gotta keep in mind that when they accept your offer, their home comes off the active market. So if you fall through, it costs them time and money. Plus, there's one more reason to get pre-qualified or approved. You will have much more power to negotiate. And you can negotiate price and terms, and especially when you're financially qualified. When you have money behind you, the seller knows you're serious. And a serious buyer will always has more influence to negotiate. So do yourself a favor, get pre-qualified or pre-approved. And now, which leads me to the last point, which is to become financially prepared, is to have deposit funds available immediately. At the very least, keep on the side 5% of whatever the highest price you're willing to pay and have it ready in your bank account. Now, if you're serious about buying, over the years I've dealt with many mortgage brokers and specialists, and I have a list of my top 3 really just based on results they were able to get my clients. If you'd like their contact details, just head over to planwithmike.ca where you can schedule a call with me and I'll get you started from there.